International trade and investment are fundamental components of the global economy. They facilitate the movement of goods, services, capital, and technology across international borders, enabling countries to achieve economic growth, improve productivity, and foster closer economic integration. International trade involves the exchange of goods and services between countries, allowing nations to access resources that are not available domestically, benefit from specialization, and achieve economies of scale. Countries often engage in trade to exploit their comparative advantage, meaning they produce goods or services at a lower opportunity cost compared to others, which leads to more efficient global resource allocation over time. Various theories have been developed to explain the dynamics of international trade. Classical theories, such as absolute advantage by Adam Smith and comparative advantage by David Ricardo, laid the foundation for understanding why nations trade. Modern trade theories, including the Heckscherl model, emphasize the role of factor endowments like labor, land, and capital. Other theories, such as the new trade theory and the theory of increasing returns to scale, address more contemporary issues, including economies of scale and network effects, which are particularly relevant in industries like technology and manufacturing. International investment, particularly foreign direct investment (FDI), is another crucial aspect of global economic interaction. FDI occurs when a firm or individual from one country makes an investment in business interests in another country, typically by acquiring a lasting interest and a degree of influence or control over the foreign business. Investment flows are driven by factors such as market size, labor costs, resource availability, and the regulatory environment. FDI is considered beneficial for both host and home countries. It provides the host country with capital, technology, management expertise, and access to international markets. Meanwhile, investors gain access to new markets, cost advantages, and diversification opportunities. Governments and international organizations play a significant role in shaping the frameworks that regulate international trade and investment. Institutions like the World Trade Organization (WTO), International Monetary Fund (IMF), and World Bank provide the legal and financial infrastructure necessary for stable and predictable global economic interactions. Trade agreements, both bilateral and multilateral, are tools used by countries to reduce trade barriers, protect intellectual property, and create favorable investment climates. However, trade and investment are not without challenges. Issues such as protectionism, trade imbalances, political instability, and economic nationalism can create friction in international economic relations. Moreover, debates continue around the distribution of benefits from globalization, particularly concerning labor standards, environmental impact, and income inequality. In the modern globalized economy, digital trade, cross-border services, and global supply chains add layers of complexity to international trade and investment. The increasing interdependence of national economies means that disruptions in one part of the world, such as financial crises, pandemics, or geopolitical conflicts, can have far-reaching consequences across global markets. Thus, understanding the mechanisms, theories, benefits, and challenges of international trade and investment is essential for policymakers, business leaders, and citizens in navigating an interconnected world. Conclusion. In conclusion, international trade and investment are vital pillars of the global economy that promote economic growth, efficiency, and interconnectedness among nations. Through trade, countries leverage their comparative advantages, access scarce resources, and enhance productivity via specialization. Investment, particularly foreign direct investment, supports development by transferring capital, technology, and expertise across borders. While the benefits are substantial, challenges such as protectionism, inequality, and global disruptions must be carefully managed. A deep understanding of the theories, structures, and implications of international trade and investment is essential for fostering sustainable and inclusive economic cooperation in an increasingly complex and interdependent world.